let's see if we can get this up and running on here. But come on, why are you not? Okay. Yeah, there we go. No. Let's just change the title here. Oh. Okay. Oh, hang on. Let's just change that one there as well. Get it all up and running properly, eh? Okay, so this always throws up so many different things. Right, so the picture doesn't look to be that good on here. It's fine on my TV in front of me, but it's not very good on the I'm saying the stream's not very strong. Oh man, what is the matter with bloody YouTube? It doesn't stay but 5 minutes and it starts to mess about. Anyway folks, we will go ahead. I better turn the sound down, otherwise it's going to be all huffy and it's very windy there. Right, and reasons why I've started The Witcher again. No reasons really, just all of a sudden thought, let me do this today. I'm trying to think, when was I on Saturday? No, it was a couple of days ago. I did that new one, didn't I? Call of Cthulhu, however you pronounce it. I will go back to that, if anybody was following. Found it a bit slow though. A lot of fiddling around. But anyway, I'm not on here to talk about a game I'm not playing. I'm on here to talk about Witcher. Okay. Once again, I must say I'm sorry if the picture coming through to you all is not that good. Unfortunately, beyond my control. The picture I've got in front of me on my television is absolutely fantastic. And I don't think, I mean, from whenever this game was brought out, 4K wasn't even around. But this is just as good, if not better, than a lot of the games I've been buying lately for 4K TV. It's absolutely brilliant. I can't get over it. Enough said. Let's go. So, we will go private with that one because...
Very private. Aha. I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely.
Should I have just a tad?
Perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days.
And it always looks a bit weird when their mouths are moving and you can't hear anything.
Could be muddled there. Wait,
okay.
hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Now we've got to see if we can get back into this. Whoa, what is it? Oh, I see it coming from over there. Okay, you lot.
armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Right, Derby must come to double press on. Okay. So, is there pickups on this? Let's see. I expect it's only a load of rubbish, but we need to do a bit of looting here, don't we? Oh, hang on. We can pick all of them. Anything on that one? No. What about this one over here? Take all. And this one. Come on, loot. See, the controls are a little bit sensitive. A little bit all over the place. Right, anything else? No, no, no. What's this on here? Read. Right, the bandits. Corner to me outside of that in the neighbourhood woods. Okay. So where are you, horse? He's over there, look at that.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
Because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed. Slow now.
Can you read that from there? No, you can't. Ah, right, so we've got... Now, this is one of the reasons why I am not very keen on horse riding. Because we've got all those little bits to pick up there, so we've got to keep getting off and on our horse. How do I get off it? Dismount. Ah. Right, see now I can pick up all these little bits. Can't I? This one here. And Wolfsbane. Yes. Oops. I'll gather it from there. Okay. Right, so down across the way. Oh, hang on, we've got some more here, yeah. Oh, it's all keep popping over. Don't pop up too much because I don't want to. Oh. Loads of it, isn't it? Probably too. Yellow flower? Yeah, look at that. Come on, turn around. Okay. Whoa! It skidded past him. Right, there's more there to pick up, isn't there? I can't pick up while I'm on horse, can I? No. I can't.
Slow now.
I'm an absolute sucker for picking up things, you see. This is ridiculous, really, isn't it? I need to work out where I'm going more. There's another lot over there, I'm sure. Come on, get on him. It's better.
Faster.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
I'll have to leave it on,
Radovid's
otherwise we're
realms,
going to
don't you
be
mean? Temeria and Dead
stopping
are
and
no
starting
more.
too much.
Radovid's
There's
pledged to
mushrooms
restore the old
I'm getting
borders
off here and
so
having
that
a
he
look.
wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Can I loot him? No, I can't. Can I loot any of this lot? Whoa, 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 no. Oh, he's been there quite a long time, hasn't he? Whoa, ha ha! Not a very talkative companion. Not that any of them can talk, I suppose, because they're all bloody young. Whoa. Dearie me. Let's see what's over here. Is this... Nothing, is it? So where is it showing? What is it showing me? Ah, the yellow one. Celandine. Used to see celandines all up the side of the road when I was a young one walking to school. Loads of celandines. And go over the woods and pick bunches of bluebells. But I used to like, oh hello, what's all that over there lurking? I used to like to get that. No, I've done that one. I used to like to wait for the primroses. Put the primroses. Oh. Okay. What is that? This place burnt down?
Slow now. Whoa.
Should I go
Hey,
walk to the... Carry on. Doop-be-doop-be-doo-be-doop-be-doo. Oh no, what's the matter with... Oh, he's just wanted to get ahead. Okay.
We going? Help me! Help!
Oh man, this looks bad, doesn't it? He's eating his horse. Come down and fight. Or you can take the horse away. Okay.
Has it gone? Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail?
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Wolf.
Open a game menu and read it. Why not? What are we reading? Currently equipped items. Steel sword. Okay, so currently in your possession. Oh, I see. Okay. We will grapple with that later. Oh, enough. Want to go out of here? Enough. Out. Where do I get out from here? Oh, come on. Shows food and items. I don't want anything like that. Come on, out. See, given item. You can see how given item looks. Just press. Okay. Have I got to go through all this? Looks like it. World map quests and we don't want any of that yet, do we? Let's just.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Wosong Bridge. Okay.
Hey there.
There we go.
Witcher had naught to do with it. What did I do?
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaver-lost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries. Might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Okay. Was this not gonna... Hey, Raven, hi. Yes, I remember you. Thank you for coming along. Show me what I do on that. I want dialogue options marked will end the conversation. Oh, okay. Show me contract on the
There a
griffin.
contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used
I
to
hope
be.
you're well,
As soon
Raven.
as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Okay, show me what
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Right, buy and sell items using the shop panel. Thing is... Oh, yes. Now then, you see, I've played this game back along when it first came out. That's a little while ago now, isn't it? And for some reason, I've decided this morning I would like to start it and play it again. But I'm not far. I've only just started. This is just the beginning. I got a fair way into it when I was playing it before. And I think on my channel here, I think right on further down all of the little videos that are there, I think there is some of this from when I played before. I don't know why I suddenly decided to play this again today. But they're nice. I've liked all the Witcher games. Yeah. Right, buy and sell, buy and sell. Do I want to buy and sell? How much have I got here then? Looks like I've got... Is it 250? Do I need it? Yes, I hope I do too. I'm not sure how far along I should go with it because I've got a couple of others on the go that I might so I might be popping in and out of this one. Yes, I think I shall enjoy it. I went back to the Dark Souls ones the other day. But you know, you sort of, as much as I absolutely love those games, sometimes it just gets a bit too hectic for me. So I need to sort of come away from it and play something that's not quite as, what can I say, mad. You know, you've got room to breathe in this one. Over 10,000 damage on the Witcher, really? Oh my goodness. I must admit, I haven't watched any other videos of The Witcher. Mainly because a lot of the things I don't seem to have time for anything. By the time I've sort of, you know, played what I'm playing for a couple of hours or so, other things seem to pop up. And it's getting near Christmas now, so everything around here is getting a bit busier. I've got to start thinking about Christmas, unfortunately. I don't want to be a wet blanket, but I should be. I'm always glad when it's done and it's over with. We seem to be battling family. So we've sort of laid down a rule the last couple of years. We stay home. If anybody wants to see us over Christmas, they know where we are. But I'm not arguing between people to who we should go to have lunch with. Not anymore. Okay, so what are we doing here? Back to crafting. Well, that all looks very red. Does that mean I can't use anything at the moment? Or what is this? Used to craft gear and items. Venom extract crafting. Well, I know it's a crafting component. Come on. But it doesn't say what we can do with it. And it all looks very red. So I would assume the Phantom Pain, you see, now I got through, that Metal Gear was another one I used to like, but the Phantom Pain one I got through until I came to a quest where I had to stop a cargo or a bunch of packages of some sort going away. And they were going to be loaded on a boat, I think it was, and taken down the river. And I had to get to the river, to the port or wherever it was, and stop it. And I always got there just as the thing was sailing off down the river. I couldn't catch it. And I tried so many times to get from where I was over to there. So I gave up in the end. So that's where I stopped the game. But, yeah. Thing is, you know, a lot of these really, really good games, I know you have to wait some time for them, but if you're content to wait, you can pick them up at quite reasonable prices now, can't you? I'm just looking at Fallout 76. Let me come out of here and see what we need to do. I'm just waiting for Fallout 76. I think I have that on pre-order, and that is going to be not tomorrow, I think Wednesday, day after. I've got the one of the collectible editions with it. I'm not sure. Until I go and pick it up, because it's been on order for a little while, and I'm very, very interested to see how that game is going to be, because a lot of people I talk to don't rate it that much, you know, from the way it's been put together and you know how it is. But any of these reviews, I always say, it's always somebody else's opinion, and you know, nobody's opinions are all the same. So I've bought games that have had really, really rubbish reviews, and people are putting them down and saying what a load of trash, that I have really enjoyed playing. So yeah, just a matter of opinion. Right, so what do we do here? It is multiplayer orientated, and that is the only thing that I think I possibly didn't realise when I ordered it, because I have played one or two multiplayers, but I'm very much a loner when I play games. I just like to be me in the game, and multiplayer I always think is more for young ones. You all get together and you can all get your little gangs up, can't you? And yeah, I must admit, Destiny was one where I would join a group every now and again. That first Destiny came out. I haven't bothered with the second one. And there was a computer one as well that I used to play, that you could be very multiplayer in that. But we will have to wait and see. I will know in a couple of days, won't I? I'll put it up on here because I should do an unboxing and everything as well. Okay, right, carry on. Let's see. Pretty busy place. Let's carry on. Pretty busy place.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for you.
Hi, Gargatas. Yes, I'm on the PS4 Pro.
Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
And I made a remark just now, right at the start of this. What was that about? Yeah, well, nearly half an hour I've been on here. Oh, God. This picture on this television, this is the PS4 Pro with the 4K TV. This picture is brilliant. It's even better than some of the later games that have come out, because I don't think 4K was out when this game came out. But this picture is just jumping out the screen at me. It's brilliant. It's bright, it's vibrant, and it is so detailed. I see, because I've got this up on my computer on the side here as well, which I'm presuming everybody is seeing, and the picture coming through on my computer here is not the same. It's quite dull. But then when I started this up, the blinking YouTube was telling me that the stream wasn't good enough for it or something. So it might affect what everybody's watching. Anyway, that's by the by, isn't it? Okay, so what are we doing here now? I think we are... Thanks for everything.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
No, I don't want that one. Come back. I've done that. I've got to go... Yeah, put that one down there. That's
Thanks
better.
for everything.
Hi. Yeah, just saying again about the colour and things. This, on the computer here, my top is an entirely different colour to what it is on the television here. My top, the colour on here, is the right colour, but it's not the right colour on the computer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
500, yes. We've got a little way to go yet, Raven, but, you know, we're getting there. It's really lovely, you know, whenever I get a couple more subscribing, it's brilliant. Don't expect it, no. Don't expect. Don't really expect anything, Raven. You see, so it's a nice surprise. I'm glad people are interested in it, because the rubbish I talk about sometimes on here, it's a wonder I don't drive people away. Hey, Steffos, how you doing today? Oh, Steffos, you're a good old stalwart. You always come and chat to me. PS4 Pro? No, perhaps it isn't, but... no, Steffos, but the thing is... They're about, aren't they? In me, if there's anything new in the way of a console or anything like that, I will go and... You know, I will go and get it. Yeah, that's brilliant. That's lovely. I wasn't sure, you know, when I started this, whether there would be much interest.
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own.
You see, because I don't know if people come to watch me playing whatever it is I'm playing, or whether they just come to see my pretty face. So, which is it? Hey, chop slap. Yeah, I'm great. Thank you very much. I hope you are too. And Frank, I said did not buy Fallout. Oh, Frank, yeah. Is it a giant Frank? Yeah, you know what? Well, the problem is I've got it on order now. But I must admit, I got it on order for the collectible. Possibly the collectible more than the game. The more the time is going on and the more I'm hearing about things, I've got a very, very bad feeling about, you know, this Fallout game. And I am going to be probably very disappointed. Stephos, no. I have not finished Tomb Raider. This is what happens, isn't it? I go through some games and then something else comes along and I go on to that and then other things get left behind. But that is a to-do. I've got quite a to-do list. I have got to finish off Tomb Raider. And there's another, what was the other one? Tomb Raider. There was another one as well, wasn't I doing? Oh, I can't remember now. Well, I hope they might work on it. Yeah, this is what they do, isn't it? They bring out some of these games and then they sort of, you know, do updates and God knows what to it all. Right. Ask Traveller. Yeah, okay, I've got to go and let's go and talk to some of these folks here. He's a peasant, he's not a traveller, is he? Peasants, no. Let him play. Let's talk to this chappie here. You got 90%, did you? Brilliant. I don't know what my score is on that at all.
Looking for a woman.
It's quite hard to get the trophies sometimes as well.
Not like everyone. And not just
One or two of the games I've played in the past that I've actually finished.
Dresses in black and white.
And when it's come to it, I haven't hardly got half the blinking trophies when I thought, you know, I've got it all. Okay, have a drink with him,
Fine, I'll have a drink.
Yeah.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yeah.
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Yeah. I never think my
Never mentioned her
percentages on completion are
Once I
that
hear
high, to be
something,
quite
I
honest,
never forget.
Stephos.
Can't help it.
Ah, right. We're looking for the lady, aren't we? We're looking for Yennefer.
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is...
Here we go. I'll start yawning again.
And
Shouldn't
runs
start
into a
yawning.
very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
None
That's
of
just
your
what I would
business.
say. None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Is it 2015? It's not as old as I thought it was then. So that only makes it 3 years. I really thought it was older than that. Well. Okay, so we can go and hang on. There's a where's it says there's a there it is, a box. Is that a storage? I think it might be storage. You can store, yeah, it is. I haven't. You may request anything you like, Stephos. Whether I will be able to comply, I don't know, but yes, go ahead. Now I'm very interested to see what's coming up. Right, I want to go out of here, don't I? Come on, where's the blinking door? Whoa, there it is through there, isn't it? Out. Locked. Just Cause 4. I have never played any of the Just Cause games. Okay. Okay. Then I will look into it. I will have a little... Hello, what's those cards on for? I will have a little read of what it's about. And see if it catches my attention, Stephos. Okay. Well, you know what?
Done drinking?
Frank and Pope.
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want
That's
your
a
kind
stop
here.
to really? Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, what I was saying, Frank, but I don't really take any of these games seriously. This is one of the things I said, I think, right at the start. When I started to do this, I do it to make, to possibly bring out to someone's that they're just games and they're just fun, and I don't like to hear it when we've heard one or two things lately on the news and that about where people have got so into things that they've sat at it for like 24, 48 hours, not going to sleep, not eating and drinking, making themselves ill. That's not what gaming's about. Sekiro, yes, Frank Bob, I had a look at that at the weekend. That's next year, isn't it? 2019. I will take a very serious thought into possibly getting that. When it shows a proper release date on it, I was thinking I would probably, like, you know, stick a pre-order on it so that I can get some goodies with it. Okay. 3 against 1. You are brave. Right, we have a little skirmish here, don't we?
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
Well, I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my
22nd
head
of March, is it?
Actually,
So, what
no,
we
not
November,
even that.
December, January,
Check,
February,
Lesh.
March. Yeah, 4 months.
I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Right, hang on. Let's have this little puncher. Come on, you lot. Whoa! Getcha. Now I think you lot had better push off. Hello, have I got 4 bread, 4 water? 4 bread, 2 water? Oh. Is that what I got? Lovely jubbly. Right, where's me horse? Or do we have to do some more talking? Might have a little wander. Aye.
Lad went missing one day, so folk
The wild hunt in the heavens always
started
heralds
poking
an
and
end.
asking. When he started twisting and turning into a wham bam, they knocked
Come on. Oh, this is really...
drowned that had sucked on me.
Okay.
Witcher, agnostic nothing to do with it. What did the
And
boat
there's some
do?
more over here.
They could have sewed his head back on.
I still like walking about. I'm sorry. I don't like riding horse. That's what puts me off of Red Dead Redemption. The horse is going to have a little... the cow's going to have a little... Well, you know, this is the thing, isn't it? I think it will be a while before they start to really accrue any value. But don't start talking in French, Stephos, because I've not got a clue what you're on about. My school French is long gone. What was I saying, Frank, about? Yeah, I tell you what I have got. I bought a long time ago now, and I think that was probably one of my first collectibles that started me off. That was, she's still in a box, and she's called Valérie Sanguinar from the World of Warcraft. And she's quite tall, she's like about that big. You can get her smaller, but this one is quite, yeah, I reckon she's probably about that size. And I bought her, and I don't know how your money is, but in UK pounds she was £2.99. That's just 1 penny short of £3. Now if you go on eBay or anything like that, I think the cheapest I've seen her on eBay now is about £25. So she has really gone up in value. But I just struck lucky with her there because the shop just had her to get rid of her because she was an end of season or end of sale item. So I was lucky in going in at the right time and seeing her there. And I thought for £2.99 it's not going to break the bank, and it might be worth buying. And I think she has been worth buying. Yeah. Yes, it's good. It is good, Stephos. I might... Right. I would have to sort of sit in... I would have to sort and really sit. I would have to really sort and sit and really think about this French to decipher it all. Should I be talking to anybody else? I don't want to talk to a merchant. Get bogged down with buying and selling. I don't want to buy and sell. Put my sword away. That's better. Talk to the soldier.
Do not get food, not for me.
Okay. He doesn't want to tell me anything. What about this one?
Oh.
No, he don't want to either. So is it not worth?
Oh.
So, piss off! Keep bumping into me. He ain't gonna tell anything.
What do I got to do to get me a sword like that?
You know what? I don't think there's any point in fiddling around here anymore. I am going to go, and I suppose I've got to go on my horse. Where's my mate? That's another thing. Where is he? Is he still in here? Whoa. Where is he? No, he's not, is he? Look at him sitting there in his underpants. Right. Yeah, I mean, I know that you will be able to do a translate for me very eloquently, I know it's to do with the Tomb Raider, and it's obvious the last one is Xbox One, but...
Not so fast, Roach.
Oh.
Making me a slingshot. Gonna hunt bears.
I have got to go. The arrow is pointing me the other way, isn't it? So do I go?
Slow now.
Do I go around this way? Go around through here.
It's Durban now. D-R-B-A-N. Not Goidamar.
You can also... I think there's also stuff in the... Is there not stuff in the river that you can... There might be some treasure hidden under the water. I've got a feeling I was diving under the water at times. Beautiful colours. No, I can't. I keep thinking I can pick that up, but I can't because I'm a blasted horse.
I know what he knows. Elsa bears her rump.
Yes, I had a feeling it was probably very much like that. Stepho's. Whoopsie-doo. Let's go back. I've got to go down around here. Whoa. I've got to go over the way, aren't I? I'm not really going...
Take it easy.
Ah.
Move it.
Now there is something in the church.
Magic. A place
of power. Yes. Let's go. Come on, get off the horse. Oh, hello. Well, I don't know. I think you know. I think you know a fair bit already, Stefan. You've gained an ability point. Excellent. Now, if I remember rightly, I can go. Can I go in here? Go around the back. Is there something around the back? You do. You've got plenty of time. You are young yet. You have plenty of time. That's for sure. Now, I thought there was something here around the back of the church. I know I can get in there, but perhaps not at this moment. Okay. There's lots of stuff to pick up here, isn't it? I'm going to have to stop this because I shall have a... What's that there? Mushrooms. We'll have some mushrooms. They're always good mushrooms. And what is that over there? We'll go and have a look. Whoa-ho-ho. Extinguish. Why should I extinguish? That might upset whoever is there, mightn't it? But leave the candles burning. Anything behind it? No. Now I can get into this church. Woo-hoo-hoo. Right, let's go to a new ability a minute then. Click a new ability. You have a Witcher potion. Right. Where? I can't see it anywhere. In order to use it, you must first equip it. Okay. Okay. But where... Oh, that's bread and water down there. So is L1 or L2? But it's nothing is moving. Oh, I've got to get rid of that first, don't I? Right. Navigate to usable tabs. There we go. Potion. Select a potion using L, then press L to equip it. What is this one? Oh no, hang on. I had an aunt that was learning Russian. She decided when she retired she wanted to do something. So back in that day, I think women retired at the age of 60. So she went to college and learnt Russian. She was quite into languages. She already knew French. Me, I learned Spanish because my husband is Spanish. But it's very, very rusty now, my Spanish. Especially its dialect as well from his area. So it's not textbook Spanish. Okay, so press X to equip. Hola. Hola. It's hola. Temporary lowers level of all items by 2. No, I don't want that. I want this. Accelerate stamina. Okay. Okay. We're done here. Come on. Out. How many times I've got to press a button before I can get back on the screen? Oh.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
I know, what was it doing now? Sell and dine. Let's have sell and dine. Right, I've got to get to this soldier's place, haven't I, to ask the soldiers. Come on, get on the horse. I'm pressing the button. Ooh. Where are we going? Over there. Let's cut across. Oh, hang on.
Come on now.
Perhaps we shouldn't. I think I should be over the other side. Let's go. I wonder if I should ask those there. Perhaps not. Whoopsie. We don't need to go here. Whoa, turn around. Okay, so we've got some markers.
Hey there.
It looks like wolves. Oh, ho ho! You were nearly caught in the act. Yoy. You'll have to be careful. Righty-ho. Now then, I'm still stuck for... come, get back on the horse. Come on.
Run, Roach.
Let's go. Let's go. Stay away from the...
Whoa!
Oh. I can... Is that a chest I can open? Whoopsie. Come off the horse now. Dismount. Ooh, let's have a look in here. Yeah, look at that. Stammelford's Dust, whatever is this? This is the only thing, isn't it? You pick up lots of things, different games, do different sorts of items, and half of the time I've no idea what they do. They don't really always give you a very good description. Okay, right, so I am now following the path. That's right, I remember now. Then we've got to go up on the top. Okay. Oh, well. Are we getting there? Slow but sure.
Take it easy.
Oh, press ups. Press ups. I think I have to.
Not so fast, Roach.
No, I don't want. Oh. Hello. Sorry, I bumped into him a bit. Horse, stay where you are.
Talk to the commander.
Talk to the commander. Is that horse going to wander? Can't I tie him up? Where's the commander? Commander's probably up.
Stop!
Esse yonder ainda
Right.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
See.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
To the tower. Go. Oh, stop saying I know I've got an ability point. I don't want to fiddle with that yet. Oh. So how do we go? Where do we go to get ability points then? It's alchemy. Oh man, is it not? Why is this not moving? I can't craft anything, so back. Oh, here we are, we're better. Inventory. World map. Quest, character, meditation. No. So I open them. Menu, but it's not giving me. Crafting and alchemy. Where do I get blinking? No bombs at the moment, there's nothing there. Horse. And me. You'll have a bit of peace and quiet then, Mister. Oh dear. Do you really think that you can pull the wool over her eyes? Because I have been, and I'm still am, a mother, and I know what my little ones used to get up to when they didn't think I knew. And now as they've got older, they're still a bit puzzled as to how I knew about some of the things that they were doing that they shouldn't be doing. And I still won't tell my daughter how I found out that she skipped school for a day one day. And I'll never tell her how I found out. And it was very, very easy how I found out, but that's my little secret to keep. And she's still puzzled to this day. And I shall never forget when she came home from school. And after asking how her day went, I then came out with the fact that I knew she hadn't been to school that day at all. Her face was a picture. But I tell you what, she never did it again. She was very, very wary of me after that. Oh, God. So funny. She wasn't bad, though. She wasn't too bad in the end. I can't find this blasted thing. Where can I find to do these abilities? This is weird. I cannot find. Steel sword. Right, looks like it wants... I'm not going to say here. She might be watching. I very much doubt it. But I'm not taking that chance. Suffice it to say, a little bit of digging around sometimes brings things to light. I wasn't the sort of parent that went poking about into my children's things, but sometimes if they were stupid enough to leave things in full sight, especially things that would sort of be a plan that they were working on with their schoolmates, then it's very easy to put two and two together and realise what this little gang of schoolgirls were going to do that particular day. So it was all down to her not being very careful with her things. I can't find this. Where the hell do I do? I don't want the tutorial. Oh, can we know? Inventory doesn't show me anything. I'm still not up to how. Go to the character panel. Let's try it again, shall we? Go to the character panel. There. Whoopee-doo. No, look at that. It's easy, isn't it, once you know? So, combat, an ability colour indicates what brand ship. Okay, that's fairly self-explanatory, isn't it? Character development, use L to select an ability and then develop it. Okay, so oh, crumbs, was it? It came out of my bag. Okay. Use out, right, muscle memory. Fast attack damage. Okay, what about that one? That looks good enough, doesn't it? Do I want to acquire it? Why not? Yes. Super duper. So I've got to activate it by placing it in the ability slot. Okay, so we we yeah, I don't want it in that one. I want it in that one. Yeah. Select it, press X and don't use that, and then press X to activate it. Oh no. This one. Oh, come on. Where the hell have I gone to now? Why am I making such a muck of this? Select the ability. Mutagens, no. I give up. What's my daughter's name? And my daughter's name is Michelle. And even though I do say so myself, she's a very lovely person. She's a better person than I am. Got 1,000 times more patience, 1,000 times more understanding of people. Me, I haven't got any patience with people. Not really, I don't think. I don't like having to keep explaining myself. I get very impatient. Okay, I've got to talk to this commander. He's up in the tower somewhere, isn't he? Is he up? Is that... No, it's over here. Follow the arrow. That's what we got to do, isn't it? Follow the arrow up the stairs. Craftsman, now what's... I just got to... I'm getting messages through, which are of absolutely no importance at all. So, go away. Messages I don't need. Okay, what are we doing here? Find a craftsman that can make armor. Yes, I know I can do all that. We will do all that in a bit.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it.
Slay the griffin.
And then I shall see what I can do.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Tell me. Don't let him get away. You'll wreak havoc if he gets away. What is her name? Her name is Michelle. Spelt, I think, the French way. What is the French way for Michelle? Is it one L or two L's?
I'll need bait, a specific herb, buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this, but I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Ah, right. Yes, I remember doing this. With M. No, not Melissa. Michelle.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow.
Excuse me. Right, so we've got to go and get this...
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Tomira. JM, hi! Hi. Glad you've come along. Oh, I see, Steppos. Yes, you are on time. And as you can see, we have decided today to go back and play The Witcher. I'm very well, thank you, JM, very well indeed. Full of beans and all that. Right. Let's see what... Oh, there's a box there. Can I loot that without being... Yes, it's a bit of a surprise to me as well, really. Do you know what? I don't know. I really have got to carry on playing this Call of Cthulhu one that I was playing. Was it Saturday, I think? But I don't know. I just fancied to do this one today. And I know I've put this up on this channel before, some time back along. Michelle. So Michelle then, Steffos, is only spelt with one L, the French way then. I always thought we had chosen the French way, but we spelt it with two L's. So perhaps we weren't right. It doesn't really matter anyway, does it? She is who she is, however her name is spelt. Right. Now then, let me see if I can remember where the...
Discipline. That is what you thought.
Oh, it's the other way. He's down by the...
Wind's howling.
Down by here. Right. Use special grindstones to temporarily enhance your weapons. Okay. YouTube. I shall feel like I'm having a French lesson soon, Steffo. You never know. We will end up conferring in French. Items have been enhanced. Okay. What about... Can I... Oh, there he is there. Let's go for Rena. Right, and what about... Should we talk to him? I did, yes, I did get that.
So,
I did manage to translate that.
Counting the Emperor's swords to allow you to sleep?
Yeah.
Well, in the army we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters, they got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Do I need anything at the moment? I don't think I do. I'm going to bypass this and I'm going to go and find the girl with the herbs now. Nothing to do around here. I don't think. There's plenty of bits to pick up, which I'm going to leave. And my birthday has just been and gone, Steffos. I had my birthday 5 or 6 weeks ago. I would rather not remember birthdays. It just means that another year has gone by. And my whole family, my whole family has been... Okay, JM. My whole family has been threatened that if, with a bit of luck, I reach the grand old age of 80, I do not want a well done reaching 80 birthday party, because if they did, I would not be attending. I do not like birthday parties, especially where to the world's most lived age. Do you know, people are living longer nowadays, aren't they? I mean, there's been 1 or 2 things lately I've that have sort of popped up in either in the paper or on the television or even on the computer. Silly things pop up. I think the oldest woman, did she die a couple of weeks ago? And I think she was 120. I would not mind. Well, I'm not going to do this at the moment. Let's just go out. I would not mind living to 120 as long as I had all my faculties and I could do what I'm doing now. If I had come to not be able to do what I was doing now, then I don't know whether I would be that much of a very happy bunny. It's no good to live to be a nice old age if you can't do anything. Yes, I know, and I feel extremely sad when I hear of people. Just an example, last week I think it was, it's been on our news a couple of times.
Go.
A set of people, I don't know if it was 3 or 4, were killed in a car crash. And the youngest, I think, was a little boy of about 3. He might even have been a little bit younger. That is extremely sad. And it was through no fault of their own. It was some people who had stolen a car and were being chased by the police. And they were obviously, possibly, too young to be able to control things properly, and they were just going all over the place with the car they were trying to drive, and it smacked into these people in this car that were just innocently going along doing their own thing. Every day, yeah. Thing, you know, this is it, isn't it? It's not very good. Nothing's very good. There's too much of people being killed all around the world. We have just commemorated here
Come on.
You hear about that a lot, Steffo. You do hear about that a lot, and I cannot get my head around why does a father want to kill his child, especially a little one that is so defenseless. I can't understand the workings of people's minds who would be, they must be in a very, very bad place. They must be to end up doing that.
Take it easy.
Oh no, I don't want to. Come on, what am I doing? Put your sword away. Go. Oh, this button to put the sword away. That one. Okay. But you walked into my horse, matey, so don't you start. That's why sometimes I know the
That's it, Roach.
vast majority of youngsters going by what my grandson likes to play, they just seem to want to pick up all these blinking fighting games all the time. You know, like the army games. I mean, the fighting games I mean are opposed to the ones like, I mean, I would put like the Dark Souls games as a fighting game because you're, you know, obviously having to kill everything, and even like this here. But I mean like the army type games like Call of Duty and that sort of stuff. It doesn't sit very well with me, to be quite honest, to you know, and they seem to be bringing out a lot of these games lately. Why? When I think back what I used to play, they were a bit cartoony, these games, and so they were just you know, but like the old style 2D platformers like Mario. Oh God, what fun you had playing those. Now, will they ever bring a new Mario out that's a 2D platformer? No, they won't, because it's not what people want to play now, or not what youngsters want to play. And I find that very sad. That is fun gaming. That is, you know, what I feel gaming should be about. Have fun. See if you can beat that level. If you can't beat that level, give it another go. And then when you've gone right through and you've beaten all the single levels there are, you feel like you've done something. Well, I did anyway. I don't feel like I've done something if I'm fighting in an army game and I've killed a load of soldiers that are, you know, over the way from me. I don't feel like that's any achievement at all. But my grandson does. So that's how it is nowadays. But yeah, CJM, right? Going back to Mario again. You killed things by jumping on their heads, and you had Bowser at the end of it. And what did you have to do with Bowser? You had no weapons. Oh, I beg your pardon. Yes, you did. If you picked up a certain item, I think which was a little flower, you did have little bullet things that you could sort of, they would throw and bounce off, and that would kill something. But mainly you had to jump on Bowser's head. He was the big boss at the end of the game. And, you know, that was really, that was fun. You know, gosh. Yeah. Oh, Steffo. I hope Tommy's watching this, and I hope he's taking it all in. Yeah, that's right, it was just cartoony, wasn't it? Cartoony, but I know. It's just so different now.
Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest.
Yeah.
But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it.
I think what is coming out soon? Are they saying Spyro is coming back? I must admit, I didn't really play Spyro much.
The bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a
But I mean, that's one of the older games, isn't it?
Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
And
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know.
What was the one that came out long time? Oh, I can't remember now. The one that came out not long ago. I think I downloaded it. I got it on one of the consoles somewhere. Isn't it awful? Memories playing up today. Oh, right.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
And there was also,
decent men in the army.
especially when the second Nintendo console came out, the SNES. I can remember going into town, and there was a new game come out every single week. That was.
Elsewise, you'd not use bait. Just wait for the griffin to attack.
I was interested in. There was always something you were interested in.
Maybe next time.
Where nowadays, I mean, sometimes I wait weeks and weeks and weeks before anything comes out new. Like, for example, at the moment, apart from the fact that Fallout 76 is going to be coming out soon, there isn't a great deal else that's coming out that is any good. When I think the build up towards Christmas, there should be loads of stuff coming out. I know, I remember last year there was nothing. It was nothing but rubbish. Terrible. I don't know. Perhaps it's me. Perhaps I'm thinking all wrong. Fallout does, yeah, well, you know, Lara Croft, the first Lara Croft that came out, Steph Hose, I don't think... Did she have a couple of times where she did have a little shooting match? But there was hardly any killing. And as the time has gone on with Lara Croft, they've gradually brought in armies of people that are against her, that she is... So that, once again, is turning into, as much as a puzzler adventure type game, it's also turning into a bit of a shooter as well. JM, that's right, she was only killing abs. Yes, I remember one of them. I think there was a load of crocodiles she got in amongst and was killing. And was at guard places, yeah. And I still go back to the very, very first Tomb Raider game, the very first one. I still rate that as one of the best. I loved that game. I played that so many times, and that was 99% puzzle only, but she interacted and did as well. That was a good game. Yeah, I know. This is it. This is the thing. This is how they change things. This is how they've changed all the games. Right, what have I got to do here? Oh, I still like it. Yeah, I must admit, I like this Tomb Raider game. This last one that came out. I had gone. Oh, excuse me. I had gone off them a bit, but come on, I got it. Where have I got to go for this? I don't know why, though. They have got to. They've got to make all of these games so killing orientated. Whoopsie doo. Let's. I gotta go and do. Society's getting aggressive, yeah. That's for sure. That is for sure. I had something my daughter and I don't agree on. We were talking about, because they're in our news, they're talking about so much. Can I loot this? They're talking so much about the stabbings and things that are going on in London, in the gang culture in London. And my idea of it, unfortunately, God, he's going to beat him up. He'll have a go. Unfortunately, for a start, this country has taken away so many out of the police force, right? Not saying I agree with everything with the police in that. I think sometimes they can be a bit heavy-handed, but at the same time, they're there to keep law and order. We always have now for however many years had a police force, and the government over the times, various governments have taken the police numbers down and down and down until it's practically a skeleton crew. But they say there would be send an army of Tommies in there, then they'd be all right. But I do feel, you know, we used to have the Bobby on the beat walking the streets. Probably wouldn't be safe for them to do it now, because they'd get attacked, which is a very, very bad sign of how society's got. But I do think that if we strengthen the police force here in this country, there might not be quite so much of this gangland stuff as it is. I know it's well entrenched into us now, but you see, my daughter's got a totally different view of it. She reckons it doesn't matter how many police there are around, it will still continue. There needs to be another angle. There needs to be another angle to it. An army of Tommies. Come on, let's have our...
Yes.
I want... What herbs for sale? Got any herbs? Has she got any of this
herbs
stuff?
you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Did I ever tell you the joke, Steffos, about the fighting parrot? I don't think I did. So, shall we tell it? Hang on, I'm supposed to be... What am I... Has she got anything here that I want? You haven't told... Right. Okay, so there was this person that had a parrot. It was a very mouthy parrot. And it also thought it was the strongest parrot anybody could ever have. And it thought that it was a right good fighting parrot. And it used to boast. And it used to say, I can fight anything, I can fight anything. Anyway, this owner got so fed up with this parrot sitting in its cage, shouting all the time, I can fight anything, I can fight anything, that it decided to give it a chance to see what it could do. So it went out and got a pigeon, and it put the pigeon in the cage with the parrot, and it goes, go on then. So of course, parrot made short work of the pigeon, give it a knock or two, and the pigeon was dead on the floor. So then the owner said, whoa, let's try something a bit harder. So it put in a chicken. And there was a bit of a scuffle. And when the owner went and checked again, there's the chicken dead in the bottom of the cage. And there's the parrot sat on his perch. I can fight anything, I can fight anything. Okay, so the owner went out and went away and came back with a turkey. He goes, I put that in the cage. So we put the turkey in a cage, left him to it, and the There's a scuffle and a fight and there's feathers flying everywhere. So the owner thought, let him get on with it. He goes away. When he comes back, well, the turkey, he's dead on the floor of the parrot cage. But the parrot sat on his perch and he hasn't got a feather on him. He's completely bare, down to his bare skin. So the parrot looks at his owner and it goes, I can fight anything, but I had to take my coat off to that one. Oh, God. Hercules parrot. Hercules parrot, yeah. Come on, I'm not getting anywhere with this, am I? I need to find out. Where have I got to find out this blinking... See, I'm talking too much and I'm not doing this.
Yes.
Oh, God.
She was walking in the woods.
At night, through the woods, in wartime.
No, God, JM. It's stupid, isn't it?
The young, do foolish things for love.
Whoa.
Wounds are healing, but she will die.
No, the joke is not on you. I've known that joke for many, many years.
My bruise can do to help.
Yeah. I used to quite like a good joke when I was younger, but I'm afraid a fair few of them are not of a category that you could put up on YouTube. Do you like the conversation? See ya. Okay, so he's got to go out and kill this griffin.
No more victims after I do.
Parrot was a complete nightmare.
Be, of course.
Yeah.
With the griffin gone, others will kill in its stead.
I wonder how long it took to grow his feathers. How long does it take if a parrot loses its feathers? How long does it take
I don't think you can
for the parrot to... Can they grow their feathers back? I've never played Mirror's Edge, JM. Never played Mirror's Edge. Oh.
Farewell.
I must say the again, that's one of the not currently talking. You're saying exactly the same as what my grandson says. He keeps saying, I've got to play Mirror's Edge. Again, I don't know, something about it. Well, I never really looked into it to see exactly what it was. I thought it was a skateboarding game. Was it? Is not the picture on the packet somebody skateboarding? Ah, is it? I expect I could pick that up fairly cheap as well now. I'll find some buckthorn on the riverbed. Ah, so where is the river? Ah, I'm a runner. Ah, right, yeah. Those are the ones that... Oh, okay. Oh. And he did... Oh, okay, so if he does grow... Yeah, they do grow back, do they? Yeah. Okay, come on. We got to go and find... Got to go and find some water. Where's the river? Where is... Let's... World map. Come on. Current position. Ah, so we got to go right over there. Was it really? That must have met Dying Light. Did I get Dying? No, I didn't get Dying Light, did I? I'm just having a look now up. That's been out quite a while, hasn't it? I know when the latest one came out, again, that was a little while ago. The shop where I go to, the lads in there, they always want to keep me up to date with, you know, what's coming. And they were saying that the collectible on the last Mirror's Edge was a pretty good collectible. But, yeah, PC, yeah. See, since I changed my computer... Because I haven't got a Windows computer. Windows computers, at least you can... Yeah, Windows computers, at least you can play games. There's not so many will go on the Mac. But I prefer console gaming to PC gaming. So, We're okay, aye. I might... That's bees up there. Do I get that for them? I'll leave that for now. I'm not even sure if I'm going the right way. Right way for the water. Come on, where's the map? No, going the wrong way. Story of my life, going the wrong way. Is it not? Yeah.
Go.
Hang on, I'm guessing. I've got to go.
Let's go.
I think have I got to go down here to get across for some water? I must admit, I used to play. Yeah, I did used to play quite a fair few games on the computer when I first had one, but oh, here we go. Let's see if we can find this stuff now. I think we've got to go diving a bit, haven't we? But
that's it, Roach.
Not severe murdering. You got yeah. I can't believe these graphics that are here at the moment that I'm seeing. It is so good. Text quality is obviously, yeah.
Faster.
I tell you what, I was playing for quite a while, because that's been out quite recently, the Conan Exiles. And they have updated that quite a lot in this last, well, since it's been out. Well, it's been out a few months now, isn't it? It was about 3 months or so. And they have updated it so much that the graphics on it now, and I have tried it both on the PS4 and also on the Xbox, the graphics are terrible. They I don't know what you would call it. No, I don't know, like the shadow from anything like the character or even a building, it sort of radiates out. So you've got the character, and then he might be standing by the water like this one is now, and the shadow will be on the water, but it will be sort of like going out like that, and I'm thinking, and it's all different colours, and it's wrong. It's terrible. So, you know, that why, I don't know why sometimes they don't leave it as it is. Steffos, you're getting much too.
Slower.
Right, ambient occlusion, I am assuming ambient is light, occlusion is sight. What you're seeing, the light. You're getting too technical for me. Come on. Where's this blinking world? Where's this map again? Let's have a look and see. Where are we? Where am I? Oh man, where am I? I should be there. And where am I? I'm all the way over there. So I gotta go past the bridge. Oh right. Past the bridge. No. Bloom, scream effects and motion blur on. Okay. I wonder if that is what I'm trying to explain about the the Conan game. Whether you would call that motion blur. I think you probably would. It's a load of rubbish, whatever. Right, I think I've got to go back. I've got to go up here, am I? I think. Having the map. Is there a bridge? Yes. I've got to go past the bridge. Oh ho ho! Oh, why can't he go there? Horse can't go through water. Oh, come on. Over the bridge then. Whoa! See, now this is why I don't like riding.
Take it easy.
I get hooked up on everything. We're just going round in bloody circles. Come on. Oh, Lord. Get over the blinking bridge.
Run.
Come on, before...
Take it easy.
I'm getting off the horse. Was it so 8 options on the constant match with the highest? So don't put a match with 3 options on everything. Oh, hang on. Should we have a fight? Why not? There we go. Right, so I'm over the bridge and PC master. Oh man. Okay. Why am I not? Pow! Loot. What do we get for loot? A monster eye. Lovely job. What I've always wanted. A monster eye. Right. Hello, what's that? What's that showing me? Hang on, I'm going back. What's that in there? I can't believe oh, hang on, no, it's there. I want to look. There's something there. Isn't there? Can I go down? Can I not hold? There it is there. It's locked. Oh, rats. Yeah, you know, my grandson, the one that I've got living here with me, he's just built a computer. And you know, he bought all the bits, bit by bit, put it together 2 or 3 weeks ago now. Cost him just over £2,000. But it's a brilliant computer. I would expect it to be for that money. I wouldn't mind doing that myself, but I can't. Right, now I can go down here and pick up some of this. There's some of this. How much of this do I need, this stuff? Do you know what I was looking at? Yeah, my last console I bought was God of War console. I couldn't not buy it. It looks so good. Yeah. The trouble is with all of this stuff, though, isn't it? You have something for about 6 months. It's the same with mobile phones, not only computers. You have it for about 6 months, and it's out of date. Televisions. God, I just went out. I went and got this 4K TV, and within a few months, I don't know whether they're better TVs or not coming out, but they're advertising all this super duper stuff that you can do with the television. The television's going to become a computer eventually. All the stuff it can do already. And I just feel sometimes as well like all this marketing and stuff they do, does it not to present them as 4Ks? Yeah. I mean, I know for a fact. That when you see a television working in the shop, you will never get the same quality of performance when you get it home. French homework of Stepho's. All right, she wants her frying pan back, don't she? I remember this old gal. No, she's lost her frying pan.
Me pan. It's
She's lost her pan.
Empty, this hut. That is.
Yes,
till the night before the battle. A man arrived. Walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at me window, peering at the goings on. Cause next I knew,
you're going to be multitasking then, Steffo.
Grabbed me pan.
The entire novel of Siberia.
Just asked so polite. Gran,
I love it.
got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery.
Ooh.
Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. Baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan.
You sound like you'd be a very hard taskmaster, JM. Crack the whip a bit. Get them down to it.
Wafting out. Methinks the other fellow.
Steffos, the graphics I've got on here, on this, is so brilliant. I can't believe it. I said earlier on, this was a game that came out before 4K or PS Pro or anything was out, and this picture I've got in front of me now is jumping out the screen at me. It is so bright and so detailed. The picture that is coming up on my computer here which is what I'm assuming most everybody is seeing, there's no comparison to it. There's really no comparison. For example, the stitching on the top edge of his leather band that goes across there, you can see every single stitch on this picture here on my television. It's not, you can just about see on the computer the stitching. You can't believe the sort of chainmail effect on his armour between the leather. That there looks quite dull. Here it's like a sparkling silver. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I can't describe it. It's fantastic. What? Right. Come on. Let's do some of this game.
Never taken on
Let's
a
help
damn
this old girl
contract.
get her frying pan
Fine,
back.
I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
And then we got to. Oh gosh. He looks so pale there on this computer screen. Is incredible. His hair is dull and everything. His hair here in front of me is absolutely blazing white. Incredible. I wish you could see it. Incredible. Yeah. Uncharted. Right, I had to use your witcher's sense by holding out to see if they need to do it. Okay. It's like the R sign. Okay, so how do we get the signs up? I can't remember. There we go. We can remember. All I've got to do now is yeah. You know, but I go back to a lot of the, well, again, the, if I was to go up and set the SNES console now and put Mario into it, now I think those graphics are pretty brilliant. It might only be 2D, but I think the graphics on there are pretty good for the, when you think of the age and how long ago it was. I always had, you know, a great deal of good things to say about that little SNES console and the Nintendo games. Oh, come on, I want to go with... It's hard to change the bolts. I don't want to change bolts. I want to... This one. Whoa. I need to go... How do I go this one? Yeah. And, you know, I mean... Okay, so... I used to like the little Nintendo Cube as well. And I used to like the fact that you could play the Game Boy games on them if you got the thing that slotted in the bottom of the Cube base. And then that would convert your little handheld games onto a bigger screen. And I used to like that. And I was looking at a game they were playing. Somebody was playing, I can't remember. Again, it just happened to come up on the computer. And it was a Blood Omen game. And I thought to myself, my gosh, I can remember that again was one of the games I loved playing. It was so good. And I played it on the, I thought I played it on the the first PlayStation console. But when I sort of dug into the information about because there was two of them that came out, the games a bit further, I saw that the Nintendo Cube came up. So had a little search around up on my shelves there, and I found Blood Omen 2. So I thought, oh, brilliant. So I set the GameCube up, I put the game in, and the graphics were dreadful. And I thought, oh my goodness me, how ever could I play something like that? And the GameCube came out after the SNES console, so it should have been, well, a little bit better graphics, surely. Anyway, you know, then I go to the SNES and I stick Mario in. Its graphics are bright, the game goes along really well, controls, no problem, you can do it all brilliantly. So yeah, SNES, I have a great deal of love for the SNES console. Right, how do I do this? Destroy the door. There we go. Just have to work out my buttons here. Okay, so we've opened it up. Yeah. Loot. Yeah. I can't believe you can do homework while you're listening to me chatter on about all this nonsense. It must be distracting. I would hate to be distracting you from anything that you really should be doing. But what do we? Rotting flesh. Do I really want rotting flesh? Ooh, don't know. I'll take it anyway. Never leave anything behind. Right, now I've got to work out...
A corpse. Explains the stench.
I cannot... Oh, there's loot here. What have we got? We've got a Temerian poniard. Common item. Take... Oh, okay. Right, yeah, we can take diagrams when we... Right, so there's the lady's frying pan. And look at it.
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing.
Loot up there. Honeycomb, rye and water. That sounds better. Loot anything here? I shouldn't take the poor old gal's stuff, should I really? Shouldn't I leave her something? Don't you reckon? Ignite. No, I don't want to ignite. Why would I want to light a candle? Whoops. Did I not loot that? No. Phosphorus, which I'm sure will come in handy. No. Examine the body.
He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
All right, I'm coming. Alchemist powder. Oh, and another one. What's there? Alcohest. Okay. Right. So I think... we can go back to her now. Whoopsie.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
Soot's just what the gentleman needed. He scraped it off, made ink out of it.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks.
I just realised why it's looking a bit dull here. I haven't put any lights on. See, I've got these lights all around here that I can put on. Come on. One lot always doesn't want to come on with the rest of them. So, brightens it up a little bit. Now it makes my face look all shiny. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Never mind. Do you know, it is dull and horrible and raining out. We had a nice bit of sunshine this morning, but now it's horrible out. And as soon as we get to this time of the year, November-ish or so, I want to put my Christmas tree up, just to make it a bit brighter, something a bit bright and nice, not to have to sit and look at all that horrible weather out there. I think last year I put it up in about the end of November. Everybody was shouting at me, too early, too early. Have you got sunshine, have you? We had nice sunshine this morning, I must admit. I had a couple of showers, but I managed to get backwards and forwards to the shops and get, what I needed quite easily in the sunshine. But it's turned nasty now this afternoon. But it could be worse, I suppose. We have had quite a bit of rain this last week or so, and our roof leaks. I don't know. This is a really old building we live in. It needs such a lot of work doing to it. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose you fall asleep at home. I fall asleep at home. But the problem with that is then I don't sleep at night. Steffo is slowly making progress. Yeah. I don't know. Perhaps it's at the time of year as well. I mean, then again, I mean, I don't know. But no, Saturday night, I think my husband, he'd gone out. He goes out sometimes. He just takes the car and runs the car, because we don't go anywhere much, we don't use the car much, so he just sort of gets the car out just to keep it running. I think and I was sat here on my own. It was 7 o'clock and I thought I could so go to bed. I was sat here and I had sort of visions of me getting into bed. What my mother used to say, your bed is calling you. And I texted my daughter and I said to her, I could just go to bed now. She goes, why don't you? I said, what? I said, it's 7 o'clock in the blinking evening. There's nothing on television. And at that particular evening, I was at a bit of a crossroads with the gaming, not knowing what to do. I think that's why Witcher came into my head. And I said, I could just imagine it. If I went to bed then at 7 o'clock, I would have gone to sleep. I probably would have slept for a couple of hours. I would have got up at about 9, 10 o'clock, and then I would have been awake for the rest of the night. Right, 44 pages of words until Monday. So what sort of words, Steffos? Just anything? Or is it what we would call a composition? It's what we used to call it at school. You have to write a composition about something. But words to translate, okay. 44. Are you sure it's 44 pages? That seems an awful lot. You sure it's not just 44 words? Oh, man. Listen, I've got to go and find this blasted griffin. Where's this bird I've got to kill? Let's have a look at the map. 44 pages, you've just counted them. Well, is this where it is? Ask the hunter where he found the bodies. Okay, so what's in here? I gotta go there. That's the marker, yeah. Well, shall I investigate? These are quests available. 80 words. That seems seems an awful lot. I should go on strike if I was you, Steffos. Oh man, looky, I am going over. I'm going to follow this. I'm going to follow the big yellow marker. No, I don't want my horse. I'm quite happy to run on my own 2 feet. Oh man, oh yikes. You make me laugh, you lot. Whoopie-doo. Whoa, come on. Did it say lock or knock? Oh, it's knock. Come on, knock.
Anyone home?
Knock or kick it
Must
in.
be out hunting.
Hold L2 to use the Witcher's senses. Have I really got to find tracks or other clues? Alright, off we go. Oh, hello. This looks like a little bit. Tracks. you really. Ah, where's the? Oh, hang on. I got to examine.
It's fresh. His love just left home.
You obviously went that way. So. Where has he gone? Oh, it's over there. Look at that. Whoopee. Poor me. Yo. God, that's an old 60s song, that is. Poor me. Sung by Adam Faith. I could sing it for you now if you wanted, but then I don't think I will, because you will then all go away. I'm sure. I'll make you all leave.
You, Ms. Love.
Hear me singing.
Hear that? Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Is that a time limit you have been set, or is that a time limit you have set yourself? 3 hours and 20 minutes.
I'm hunting bigger game.
It's a long time, 3 hours 20 minutes to have to do all that.
You're a witcher. That monster
You set it
slayer
yourself,
they
have you?
talk about in the village.
You're very good with all this, you know.
I'll show you, sure, but I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
I'm going to have to... How have I been going? A couple of hours. I think I'm going to have to go in a minute and get some food. And... soon have to put some lights on. Gets dark too early. You need to set yourself a time limit, Steffos, that you're comfortable with. Don't set yourself a time limit where you're rushing, because that's when you make mistakes. Why not? Come on, let's go and fight some...
Griffin's not going
what's it,
anywhere.
dogs?
No, dogs might though, so step careful.
No, JM, it's
Come on.
horrible, isn't it?
These dogs
It
been a
just
problem
feels
for a while
so
now.
Since
dull
the
and
war
miserable.
started, soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle
See,
her,
it's 'cause
kill
they
her
changed
man
the
for a
blinking
chuckle,
hour.
even butcher a cow. dog.
You got to go to bed, have you,
Kicking
Stephos? 3
passing,
hours and
no
20.
more.
Okay.
So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die because they're clever.
I'm afraid.
More so than foxes.
Yeah, I'm afraid I can't help you with whether you'll be finished or not. Possibly if you weren't watching this, you might. Come on. Yeah. This is the thing, isn't it, JM? I mean, we unfortunately have got a few winter months ahead of us.
Too late. Attacked another one.
Where are they? Kill the wild dogs. Kill the wild dogs. Is that it? Woo! Excellent. Dog tallow. Okay. What else? And again. And right. Well, he's good and dead, isn't he?
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor
1443,
together.
quarter to
Where the Black Army's
3.
in camp now.
Wrong.
He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before.
17. That's
Well,
5. That's
a long
quarter to-
time ago.
Okay, you're an hour ahead of. It's quarter 5. Quarter to 6. It's quarter to 4 here. We're 2 hours apart, JM.
Sorry. Hope you weren't close.
No, not at all.
So, can you show me where you found
Cephos, how do you work out that you lived in Romania? No.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I'll give you a clue, Stephos,
No
where
Griffin
JM
can
lives.
hear me nor spy me.
It's on this planet. Right. So where are we going now? We're still going hunting with this bloke? Africa. Some country in Africa. That gives you a very wide choice. Yeah, that's it, JM. I told him you were on this planet. Kazakh's the real Bruce Wayne. She's from Kazakhstan. Aha. Kazakhstan. I can't go there. Mongolia. Whoa, come on, you don't. No. Why are we going off? Are we going to go and get this big bird? Come on. Whoa. There we go. Yes.
'Twas here.
We are here.
One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right.
Wow. Are we going
Good hunting now.
to survive this fight? First of all, we have got to examine the site. Oh, man. Why am I getting a load of... Do I have any wise advice? It depends.
Griffin interrupted them.
Yeah, I'm not killing the deer. Go away. I said, harmless. It's just a harmless little creature. Look. How can I kill that? It's like killing Bambi. Going back to you, real Bruce Wayne, what sort of advice on what subject would you like? Not that I'm completely up with anything at all, but if I can provide you with anything, I will try my very best. Hey. Right, so are we examining... Oh, hang on. If I got to... Ah. Where is the real Selina Kyle? Whoever is Selina Kyle? I have...
Hands black, saturated with blood.
Career advice or advice to happiness. Well, you see, I could give you advice to happiness. Only from my perspective of the age I am now. Happiness when I was younger was doing what I felt like doing, as long as it didn't cross any nasty borders and, you know, lines. Was I a good girl? Partially, I suppose. Never ever wanted to be on the wrong side of the law, so I never did anything that was lawless. But do what youngsters do. Experience life. Experience life any way you can, as long as you're comfortable with it. Never do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, because it will not always work out right. All I knew was that I was going to have a darn good time before I actually settled down. And in those days when I was younger, I mean, the ultimate goal of any female was that you eventually got married and had a family. If I lived my life now, in this century, there's no way would I get married. I'm not saying I wouldn't have a family, but there's no way I'd get married. No way. I'm just looking at the female, or my female side of things here. When I think what I was doing, you know, homework is not comfortable. It's a thing that needs to be done, though. That's unfortunate, isn't it, Steffos? Right, let's go down and see what's in here. Can we loot it? Yes, we can, and we can get some money. You see, I never thought when I was... Thank you. I never thought when I was, well, in my 20s, in my sort of earliest 20s, but, you know, I got married in my early 20s, and by the time I was in my mid-20s, I had both of my kiddies. I never thought that I would be sat doing this now. My son started me off on this. He bought the first Nintendo console, and he came, and he was all. By the time my son was 19, he's a very much a go-getter. He's like his dad. He would never work for anybody but himself. Even when he was 19, he started his own company. And he came up to me one day, and he was already started to buy his first house as well. He came up and he goes, "I got something that you might like, Mum." And he says, "It's this," and he showed me this console, and I started playing it. So that would have made me 24, 30, 43. I don't know, to be quite honest, I don't know what he does now. I mean, he was a mad. Oh, me and him, we used to play Mario like mad. Both of us did, you know, and he would, the first Mario game that ever came out, there was 8 levels to it, and he would play those 8 levels, and he would just keep going round in circles. Get to level number 8, do level number 8, start again and start back to number 1, and he could play it round and round like that. I'm not sure if he does so much now because he's got a lot of work on. He's busy all the time. He's working all the time. He's a terrible workaholic. I shouldn't say that really, because, you know, that's a really good trait to do. But he, again, like his father, they work very, very much all the time, and they don't feel that it's a hard thing to have to do. They're quite happy to do it. It's just how they are, isn't it? I used to quite like going out to work as well when I was a youngster. There's just a really good feeling about being able to go out and earn yourself some money, and know that the money you've got in your pocket is what you have brought to yourself. Yeah, my son, he's great. He's a thingy. Yeah, he's got his son working with him now. So that's his main workforce, plus other people that he subcontracts in when he's got big jobs on. But he's come quite a long way, my son. I'm very proud of him. He's just brilliant. Okay, so what do we do now? What are we doing now? Let's look at quests. Right. So examine the site using a Witcher's senses. I've done that. Now what else now? Do we go? We've got to go around somewhere. This blinking... I've got to put this stuff down, haven't I, to lure this blinking griffin thing. But I've got to find... some of the site. I've got to find the nest. I have to keep inspecting, don't I? Yeah. I thought I'd inspected that. What music? It was all rock and roll, wasn't it? When I was like a teenager, it was Elvis Presley. He was just coming along then. Oh, there's something over there I need to... And then there was the UK ones, a whole slew of UK ones, wasn't it? There's my first record I ever bought was Tommy Steele. Then there was Marty Wilde, Billy Fury. It was all rock and roll. Buddy Holly, Cliff Richard. I went to see Cliff Richard performing. Rolling Stones. I was a mad Rolling Stones fan. Oh my goodness. Wasn't keen on the Beatles at all. Didn't like them much. So I have example. Oh, hang on. What's this over here? There we go. Look at that.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Then there was the American ones as well as Elvis Presley, like Little Richard, the Big Bopper. He got killed on the plane, didn't he, with Buddy Holly? There was Eddie Cochran. I used to like Eddie Cochran. He was Dwayne Eddy, the guitar player. I could name quite a few, but I really have to pick and choose with the music now. But then again, you see, that's just my age, isn't it? I think I've got to come over here. Not the other side, have I? Oh, yes, I do. Some of the newer artists are not too bad. But some of the stuff that was it Grungy Garage or something? I'm not too sure. Well, I don't really listen to any of that, do I? So I'm not a very with it person where music is concerned now. Come on, have I got to go up? I thought I could. Can I not climb? No. Oh, yes, I can. I thought I could. I can't remember which button I press now to get up there. Where's the rest of it? When jumping over large gaps, hold circle during your leap. Okay. It's up here then, isn't it? Oh, low! I fell down. I fell off the edge. Are you really? Yeah. I suppose that was the era when music for the younger people came in, didn't it? I mean, like the sort of teenagers started to really become teenagers, you know? It was, I don't know what, something I watched. I don't know, was it something on the television or something? My daughter was here, and there was something, they were doing dance or something, and they were showing rock and roll. They were showing like a 60s, what would you call it, dance hall or whatever it was, and they were playing rock and roll, and people were rocking and rolling, dancing. My daughter was in hysterics. She said to me, she said, "Did you used to dance like that, Mum?" I said, of course I did. It was rock and roll. It was great. And the twist, doing the twist. And all the other names are all a little different. Yeah, of course, I used to love going dancing. Go rocking and rolling. She thought it was hilarious. But there you go, you see, that's how things change. Right. There we go, climb up that one. And I think we follow one up here.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
Ah, there we go. Right, you.
Corpse
What
is a
have we
couple of
got
weeks
here?
old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there was some really good music around in the 60s. When, you know, when you've got music nowadays, a lot of it is boosted by, again, by technology. And I still, when you see, like if you pick up some of the old black and white videos on YouTube, say, of a 60s group playing, there's no technology in it at all. People could play an instrument and they could sing to a fairly reasonable standard that people, you know, enjoyed it. But nowadays, technology's crept into music, and a lot of all the sounds and noises that you hear now aren't people really playing anything very much, you know? Not saying they haven't got talent for doing things, because there are some really good guitar players out there. But oh, I love the Kinks. I was only playing the Kinks the other day. I love the Kinks. Hendrix, Jimi Hendrix, yeah. And Led Zeppelin I didn't go much with, nor did I go so much with Bowie. There was a certain amount of his music that I liked. I mean, you know, when he was Ziggy Stardust in that era that he did, I mean, you know, I used to enjoy that. But then when he went off possibly doing other things, and his music changed a bit, it didn't catch me so well. But I always like music, especially now, I like music that's a little bit different. And, you know, the entertainers that are a little bit different. Contents away from plus, okay. Right, so now then, examine. Ooh.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male.
Examine wounds.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept
I
up on her
really
while she
have to go in a
slept.
minute. I'll just go through this if we need to determine the age.
Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old.
But my
Griffins
stomach
pair
will
off
start
for life
grumbling
when
in a
young.
minute, and you don't want to
Male
hear
must be
that,
about
do
the
you?
same age.
Oh, you're getting on all right, Steffo. So 21 pages. You'll do it, no problem.
Thick shaft. Dense barbs. A royal griffin.
Hungry too, yeah. Is it fast? Well, the thing is, Steffo, is I don't know what sort of words you're having to do, or what you're sort of having to do. But, yeah, I would say it sounds as though it's pretty fast. Yeah. Okay, so let's step
Explains why the
away.
male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted
So
the
is this
Guardians
one
down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could.
He does
Should
come
talk
back,
to
doesn't he? I've got to
Vesemir.
put this stuff down, haven't I? Oh, have I got to go back talk to Vesemir? Where the hell's he gone? Oh, have I got to go all the way back? Oh, blacksmith for the armor's craft armor. Well, we know all that. You get back to life. Yeah, okay. More and more, this is becoming my life. When I can get a chance. I had a bad week last week. I wasn't able to do anything much. Because getting near Christmas. See, my daughter seems to think that I want to go out shopping and look for Christmas presents all the time. And I really don't like to disillusion her by telling her that that's the last thing in this world I want to do. Stephos, you are perfectly right there. My life is very good. You know, it's one of the perks of getting older. I always say, or I've always said, a couple of the things of the real Christmas don't. Oh, I know. I shouldn't keep saying Christmas, should I? Because that's exactly how I feel too. I mean, I shouldn't be disrespectful about Christmas, really, but I will be jolly glad when it's finished. It's all the build up to it. I mean, it's nice to see the things in the shops, but the stuff's been in the shops for at least, what? November, September, beginning of 6 weeks at least. All the blinking cards and the wrapping paper and all the blinking things hanging up. And I think to myself, come on, September. Happy late 74th, but oh, Stephos, you are very kind. Was I 74? Was I really? My God. Too late. No, you don't have to worry about that. I sometimes have to stop and think what age I am, but no, it's 74. As much as I would like to make it 73, that is not going to happen. But that looks a very nice piece of birthday cake, does it not? But I didn't get any birthday cake. I didn't get, well, what did I get? I can't remember what I obviously my daughter bought me something. Oh, I know what she bought me. She bought me that little power pack thing, you know, where you can charge it up and take it with you, just to make sure that you don't run out of charge on your mobile phone or anything. She bought me that. She bought me something else as well, but I can't remember. You see, this is bad of me, isn't it? I should remember, you know, what I get bought. You should meet up sometime. But Victoria cake, yeah. I used to make Victoria sponge. God. I used to cook like mad. Don't do any of it now. My daughter does all that now. She cooks well. I said the other day, I don't know where she's learnt it from because I never taught her. I should be ashamed to say it really, shouldn't I? But no, I never taught my daughter much. See if you and me telling me, oh man, do you think my husband would, well, would my husband let me do it? Let us put it another way. If I wanted to do it, he wouldn't stop me. Put it like that. But at the same time, you've got to be a bit respectful to the person that you've been married to for so many years.
A few months worth.
It's got to be give and take. So, me travelling to Paris. But I tell you what, my daughter wouldn't let me do it. She wouldn't let me go travelling on my own. She'd go berserk. She'd want to know why I wanted to do it. Do you not just want to do things because you want to do them? There hasn't got to be a reason, has there? Yeah, you wouldn't either. Well, you know. But it's surprising, isn't it, how you get out of doing things that you would have done. My daughter is 50. She was 50 this year, earlier on. She doesn't look it though. She takes after. There was one or two people in our family that the only thing you could say about them was that they wore very well. My daughter looks after herself very well. She's very health conscious. Happy late birthday to her then, yeah. She is health conscious. When I say she looks after her, basically she looks after her skin. She hasn't got a wrinkle on her. She hasn't got a grey hair in her head. And she doesn't do anything to her hair to colour it. But she loves all her skin products. Hand cream. Every time she washes her hands, hand cream. Face cream. But makeup, put a bit of eye makeup on sometimes. But she has got totally flawless complexion. I'm sounding stupid here, aren't I? Because I'm going to be biased because she's my daughter. But she is, I keep saying she's a lovely girl. Yes. I'm just got to go back to where yeah, Stephos, the thing is, unfortunately, everybody is going to end up in the same way, aren't they? I do sometimes think of it being unfortunate myself that my mother was a fairly, how can I put it? My mother was in her mid-40s when I was born, because she didn't meet my dad and get married until the end of the Second World War, and they met through the war. So where is this chap? Oh, he's there. So I lost my mum when I was quite young. I think I was about 30 when my mum died. So I haven't, and I never really had a bond that much with her. Not like I feel like me and my daughter. We will go out shopping and things like that. I could never ever have envisioned me doing that with my mother. But then times were different. Times have changed. Okay, this is enough. Enough rubbish talk. Okay. It was just sad that, you know, the years back, things happened. And that's how it is. But I had my dad for a little bit longer. My dad was a nice man. I think as possibly my daughter gets her nature from my father. he never lost his temper, he never got angry, he would never hear it, wouldn't he? He'd never swear. I never heard a swear word come out of my father's mouth. And he was a builder too. And you'd think builders, ooh, they're well known for their language. Right, so I got killed there. You have lost coin. Oh man. Okay. I've got to go now, peoples. I really have. I keep saying I've got to go, but I really must. Yeah. But you know, I never... I never... When you're saying about you see your parents grow old, that sort of never... Excuse me, that never registered with me so much, I don't think. It's only when I look at photographs now. Let's see as you went on. Yeah. Yes, well, yes, but yes, it is goodbye, folks. All this chat, and I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not doing what I've got to do. I have got to get myself some food, and because my daughter's going to be coming along as well. My husband will be finishing work, and he will be coming up and wanting his tea. So we've got quite a little list to do, haven't we? It's so great that you all came. You know I love chatting. And I can't say I'll see you all I'll just say I'll see you all very soon, I hope. But I see what tomorrow brings. I never know. Is it 3 hours? Oh my gosh, it is 3 hours. See, I get carried away. Yeah, you all have a good time. You all take care of yourselves, whatever you're going to do. Now, Stephos, don't go working and studying too hard. And thank you for coming, Real Bruce Wayne, and JM, it's lovely to see you. I say to see you. I imagine you all in my mind. You might be surprised how I can imagine some of you are. No, I shouldn't say that. I can go in. Aha, I will, Stephos. I will shout out to you the next time. Okie doke. So, I say goodbye to you all, and until the next time. I'm waving now. That means I'm going. Bye.